Hello and welcome to another Inspired to Learn podcast for Neurodiversity Celebration Week. Today I am joined by
Isaac.
And Isaac has asked me to interview him about neurodiversity. So I'm going to start by asking the question, what does neurodiversity mean to you?
Well, it means that everyone is different, but it means you're more different from some other people. You need some sensory items more than them, and it just makes you a bit more different from other people, to put it simply. And I'm proud to be neurodiverse.
Isaac, are there advantages to being neurodiverse?
Well, of course, it means that you can have more advanced things from other people, like my vision. I've got more sharp eyesight than quite a lot of other people. I've got much more sensitive hearing. That's the same case with a lot of people, and I think there are a lot of advantages to being neurodiverse.
Isaac, are there disadvantages to being neurodiverse?
Yes, it can often make you have meltdowns like me. It can sometimes make you do things that aren't very good. It's just like there are advantages, there are disadvantages, and
Okay, what more do you think can be done to support neurodiverse people?
things are already quite good for neurodiverse people. A lot better than 30 years ago. A lot better, but still, I think.
What do you mean by that? Can you give me some examples of how things are better now?
Well, people know much more about it now. In like 40 to 50 years ago, if you do something a bit or have a meltdown, it's not 100. I know it is a little bit your fault, but it's not 100% your fault. But in those times, they were like, oh, this person is mean, this person is unstable, this person is angry, like naturally. And they aren't angry naturally or unstable. It's just they're a little more likely sometimes to have angry or upset meltdowns than other people. But now they know much more about it, and most of the time they know that sometimes, like when I have meltdowns, they know I can't help it as much. I can help it a bit, but I can't control it as much as other people. And
how does that make you feel that you can't control it as much as other people? Why is that?
Not very happy, because I end up doing things and getting in trouble for them, and I don't like it.
So do you think all schools do enough to support neurodiverse people?
This school does enough to support neurodiverse, yes, but this really is the only school I've ever been to other than preschool. And
so how does this school help you?
It's just an actually really, really great school, and it's all my life will probably be remembered to me as the one who ever offered me the most support, and my guess is that will be the case for all my life.
What does that support look like, Isaac?
What?
What does that support look like for you?
The school, it has people who work, who know what therapy is, people who sort of specialise a bit in therapy, like Mrs. Brooker, part of Elsa, and I think that's good. As I move on, I will naturally need a bit less support. I'll always need support all my life because I've got two things, autism and ADHD, but by the time I'm like 69, I won't be needing as much support, but I will need some because I'll always be different. I'll always need a bit of support just to keep me calm, stop my outbursts. Even then I have much minor outbursts, and that isn't good, and I'll need support. It'll be much easier for me, but still I will always need support. And
you said that Mrs. Brooker helps you with Elsa. How does Elsa help your neurodiversity?
It's a program built to offer support for people like me. And I think that's good. I do think there should be more groups like that. Every now and then, occasionally, actually quite sporadically, you come across a team who's working for it. I think you should see it a bit less sporadically and a bit more commonly.
Okay.
Because
so you said it's a program to support you. What does that support look like, though?
Well, they have it's quite hard to explain. They're therapists. They've trained. They've had degrees. They've researched a lot of therapy, and they know about therapy. And
so does therapy look like games, talking, walking?
Well, they know about lots of different kinds of therapy, about things like something to swish, like the things I have at home, and also some things like some things that you can like people who you can trust to talk to all this about, and that's the kind of support I mean. All different kinds.
And what do you hope the future holds for neurodivergent people?
I hope it will. By the time I'm like 50, I hope it will have gotten even the slightest bit, a little bit better for neurodiverse people. I would always think I think it's possible that more can be done. A lot of people say, oh no, neurodiverse people get enough support. I mean, yeah, I get a lot of support. I'm allowed to do football at lunch play and all that. I just think not all schools are like this one. Not all schools are to put it, neurodiverse friendly. They're more a bit older, if you get what I mean. They don't know enough, and they don't realise it. And I think every headmaster and all teachers should research a bit about neurodiversity to try and offer support if anyone comes in to their school who needs that support.
So finally, Isaac, is there anything else you would like to tell our listeners?
The two things I've got is autism and ADHD, just to mention. Well, if I have to say anything extra, going back to some of the subjects, I think, yes, more can be done to help neurodiverse people. I think everyone should know the meaning of neurodiverse. Everyone should have some knowledge. I think it should be in a bit more books, count as a bit more younger added knowledge. because like reception don't even know the word neurodiverse exists till they become like year 3 or something. I think it should be told to children in a much earlier stage than it is at the moment.
Thank you very much, Isaac. Do you want to say thank you to everyone for watching and listening?
Thank you to everyone for watching and listening. I'm very happy to do this interview. Bye.